One way or another, you're coming back to the station with us. Now.
Okay, you impressed me.
Took you this long?
I didn't know you were a real singer.
As opposed to...
Well, a CEO who sings. I mean, the Serenade at the Outback was one thing, and when you hear someone on CD, you always think some studio magic's been performed between the diaphragm and the disc.
Oh, so you have heard Eddie Main on CD. Just doing your homework, right?
Yeah, that's me. I hardly draw a breath without adding to the Cassadine cachet of potentially useful information.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Well, maybe she's waiting downstairs.
I checked.
Maybe she got tired of being a trophy at your table.
No, you don't get it. She stepped out to the lobby and she never came back.
Doesn't that happen to most everyone you know? Let's hope all it means is that Brenda came to her senses about you.
Gee, Ned, I wish I could be as good as you at keeping a woman happy.
Sonny.
Yeah, what?
Okay, one of the guys downtown saw her.
Downtown?
Yeah, Taggart and Garcia were bringing her in for questioning.
I want to use the phone.
Take a seat. Anyone. As long as you use that one.
You pull me out of a public place. You don't let me tell anyone that I'm leaving. I want to use the phone.
Did you pull her out of that place?
No, not me. I asked her politely.
That's right, you did. He did. I'm a witness.
Very cute.
Oh, that's what Corinthos always says. Well, he says I'm cute. I don't know about this guy
He
here.
thought I was cute a lot longer than he knew you.
Okay, now which one of us you think Sonny would think is cute?
Look, I don't know why you guys brought me here, but if you think I'm going to tell you something about Sonny, you're wrong.
You think he knows? Maybe we ought to call him and warn him.
That his girlfriend's a killer. Poor guy. Maybe so.
Excuse me?
Or maybe you were just following orders. Was that it?
When you kill Dorman, that's what he means.
Okay, I see what's happening here. So now I'm the murderer, right? Because of the piece of hair that you have that you planted, you're pitiful.
Oh, now we're pitiful.
Hey, look, Corinthos never called me pitiful.
Oh, yes, he did. I
No,
heard
he
him.
didn't.
He did.
He called the entire department pitiful. He didn't name me specifically.
I'll be leaving now unless either one of you plans on arresting me.
We could do that.
Well, then do it.
Well, our case just got a whole lot stronger than that protein-fortified hair of yours.
How's that?
Well, Miss Jax, or whoever you are now, I think you might be wanting to sit down when you hear this. And what were you doing at the hospital in the first place?
You know what I was doing.
Well, why don't you refresh his memory? You know that cue ball head of his is so hard to keep any information on.
You guys were waiting for Dorman to leave the hospital with the drugs, and so was Sonny. I realized that the Quartermains were in there, and we were afraid if they ran into Dorman, he would freak out and get rid of the drugs, so I went in to warn them.
And did you?
Yes, sort of.
So mission accomplished. Why didn't you leave?
Well, I tried to, but the lights went out, the elevators weren't working.
Well, the stairs work, I think.
But instead, what? You wandered around the dark with the Quartermain family?
No, we got separated.
Oh, then you went after Dorman yourself.
Why would I go after Dorman myself? I have no motive to hurt anyone.
Maybe you're a vigilante.
Maybe you don't like drug pushers. I mean, you told me yourself that you were addicted.
I told you that I was addicted to painkillers, not heroin.
And didn't Dorman allegedly try to off your boyfriend?
I don't know.
Where'd you go after you left the hospital?
I came back here with Sonny. That was the night that you guys were so sure that Jason did this.
In whose car? Did you drive here?
I came here with Sonny.
And then what?
And then I went home.
How?
I drove. What does it matter? Dorman was already dead by that point.
I thought you just said your car wasn't here.
Joseph took me back to GH. And then I brushed my teeth and then I flossed.
There's something you're leaving out. You know, a trip back to your car at some point?
Maybe you needed a Kleenex, or maybe you needed something out of that cute little green makeup kit you got, like some lipstick, perhaps.
Manicure, scissors, in your glove box, and while you were there, you dropped off this.
Things aren't terribly cordial with you and Mr. Corinthos. Is he on your board?
Don't you ever give it a rest?
We're gonna have a problem, aren't we?
Which one?
If my being curious about you and your life always feels like espionage to you.
Sometimes I get confused. And I can't tell whether I'm being the family watchdog or if all I'm doing is protecting me.
It's a hazard with those gatekeepers. Would we even know a personal feeling if we had one? It's getting late. There's no one left but us.
Do you want to go home?
I'd rather jump.
Me too. Do you know, they call this a nurse's ball, but how many people did you see dancing?
So the musicians are going to start playing dance music now?
I just asked them to. Actually, I just paid them to. And why not? All our duties are done. Everyone we serve and protect is home and safely tucked in, or soon will be. Why can't we pretend to be people with lives of our own and just dance?
How much time did you buy us?
2 hours. Union musicians. They have a minimum.
Sounds nice. It is nice.
Dancing should make you feel invisible. But you never really are. Unless nobody's watching.
I wish I met you in New York.
I don't live in New York.
But if you did,
I thought I would be living there, but it didn't work out. Why are you asking?
because you wouldn't be meeting me here.
No, Alexis, I can sort it out. You from your surroundings. I don't think of you as a henchman or an appendage to the Cassidyes.
But I am.
You tried to run too, didn't you?
And I didn't pick New York for the climate.
Why didn't it work out?
They needed me. Or something.
It's hard to say no when they tell you that you're the only one who will do. So what's the worst thing that they've had you do for them?
Why do I suspect that whatever I say, there'll be worse to come? What about you?
Worst? I suppose keeping secrets.
That's not so bad. It's just silence.
Not if you do it as well as I do.
I was raised to believe that there was nobody like me. Not that I was better. Well, of course I was better. I was a Cassadine. But as though I were a different species. You know, people won't understand, so it's best just to keep quiet and let them think whatever they want.
So where did Davis come from?
Where did Ashton come from?
It's funny we don't have their names, but we have their money and their troubles.
And when you least expected it, someone does understand. Someone like me.
I'm gonna have to kiss you. You could probably stop me.